Rattles Travel Gossip Tea, Wednesday, June 25, 2025. Opening brief. Hey there, my travel-loving fam. It's your girl Rattles, the sinister diva with the hood gossip, keeping it 100 and real as always. Today, we are jetting around the globe, bringing you the craziest, most entertaining travel stories that'll have you rolling on the floor. Let's dive in, shall we? First brief. Passenger causes chaos on flight after refusing to turn off phone. A passenger on a flight from New York to LA caused a ruckus when he refused to turn off his phone during takeoff. He argued that he needed it on at all times. The crew had to call security to escort him off the plane. This fool must have thought that he was going to miss his calling. Mess us with that. You should have turned that thing off and enjoy the ride or get the hell off that plane. What's wrong with fam? Second brief. Beachgoers panic as massive jellyfish invasion hits California coast. Beachgoers in California were sent into a frenzy when a massive invasion of jellyfish hit the shores. Lifeguards had to close down several beaches as people ran screaming from the stinging creatures. One brave soul even tried to fight them off with a broom. Jellyfish taking over the beach like they own the place. You better run, fool, before you end up looking like a human pincushion. And who was that genius with the broom? You think you're in a cartoon. Third brief. Family gets stuck in traffic for 12 hours on way to Disney World. A family from Florida found themselves in a nightmare when they got stuck in a 12-hour traffic jam on their way to Disney World. They resorted to playing games in the car, eating snacks, and even taking naps to pass the time. By the time they arrived, the park was closing. 12 hours in traffic. That's longer than some relationships. And they didn't even get to enjoy the park. That's a Disney World nightmare right there. Next time, take the monorail, fools. Wildcard brief. Passenger turns cruise ship stateroom into a tattoo parlor. So, check this out, a passenger on a Carnival cruise turned his stateroom into a full-fledged tattoo parlor. Dude brought his own tattoo kit, ink, and everything. He was tattooing folks right there in the middle of the ocean. Had a line of people waiting outside his door, all eager to get their new ink. Security found out and shut it down, but not before he gave away some pretty dope tattoos. He even did a live stream on Instagram, showing off his work. By the time they docked, he had gained over 5,000 new followers and a bunch of tattoo requests in his DMs. Now, I ain't mad at the hustle, but turning your cruise stateroom into a tattoo shop is next level. I can just imagine the captain announcing, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special offer today. Get your tattoos done while you sail." This fool was living his best life, inking folks and gaining followers. I bet he charged a pretty penny for those ocean view tattoos. If he kept it low-key, he might have gotten away with it, but left streaming. That's how you get caught, fool. Next time you cruise, pack your sunscreen and maybe a small tattoo kit. You never know who's gonna need a little permanent art while they're at sea. Travel tip of the day. Always double check your directions, especially if you're hiking. You don't want to end up in a bar when you meant to be in a canyon. Fourth brief. Hotel guest mistakes fire alarm for wake-up call. A guest at a luxury hotel in Vegas hit the snooze button on his phone, thinking the fire alarm was his wake-up call. He went back to sleep, causing a minor panic when staff realized he was still in the building. This dude thought the fire alarm was his personal wake-up call. Girl, he better hope that wasn't a drill. Next time, set an actual alarm, sleepyhead. Fifth brief. Tourist gets lost in Grand Canyon, ends up in Arizona bar. A tourist hiking the Grand Canyon took a wrong turn and ended up in a bar in a small Arizona town. He spent the night drinking with the locals and didn't realize his mistake until the next morning. He thought he was hiking the Grand Canyon, ended up in a bar. That's a hike and a half, my friend. Next time, bring a map and a designated driver. Sixth brief. Cruise ship passenger wins big at casino, gets stuck on ship during storm. A cruise ship passenger won a massive jackpot at the onboard casino but got stuck on the ship during a storm. He spent the next few days celebrating and enjoying the ship's amenities, but the storm delayed his Decembercation by a week. He won big, but the storm had other plans. Stuck on a cruise ship for a week. That's a vacation within a vacation, baby. Closing brief. For that next trip, if you're still looking for those great deals that's hotter than flames, visit breathtakinglagoon.com, no cap. That's a wrap, my travel-loving fam. Keep it real, keep it crazy, and always keep it entertaining. Until next time, this is Rattles signing off.
That did not just happen.